You may be in a phase where you feel unusually self-contained. Not closed. Just inward. You're not reaching for anyone. You're not waiting for anything either. And yet, there's a quiet tension around you. Because even in your stillness, you're not unseen. There's a contradiction here. You're focused on your own life, your rhythm, your values, your healing. But somewhere beneath the surface, attention hasn't disappeared. It has simply become silent. Today's message isn't about action. It's about awareness. About something subtle that's happening around you without requiring anything from you. So let's arrive gently. Right now, the energy around you isn't empty. There are eyes on you. Not in an intrusive way. Not loudly. But intentionally. Two, in particular. And they couldn't be more different. The first presence comes from your past. This isn't a stranger. This is someone you once shared real mental or emotional space with. A connection that went beyond surface-level conversations. There was understanding here. Depth. A sense of recognition. This person watches you quietly, carefully, with restraint. They don't reach out. They don't react publicly. They observe from a distance that feels controlled, almost disciplined. And the reason isn't curiosity. It's comparison. Not comparison rooted in jealousy, but in self-reflection. When they look at you now, something inside them measures distance. Not emotional distance, but inner distance. They're asking themselves questions they never voice. Have you grown further than them? Have you become more stable, more aware, more grounded? Did you move forward in ways they hesitated to? This is where things quietly shift. Their attention isn't about wanting you back. It's about not having fully lost you in their own mind yet. Because part of them still sees you as a mirror. One that reflects choices they didn't make, or timing they mishandled. They're a deeply rational person. Someone who thinks before they feel. Someone who values composure, dignity, and control. Even when emotion exists, they keep it contained. Even from themselves. When they look at you, there's admiration. There's regret. And there's a soft, unspoken question. If I had known then what I know now, would the ending have been different? But they won't chase that question. They'll simply sit with it. And over time, their watching isn't meant to reopen anything. It's their way of slowly closing a chapter. With honesty, not drama. And then, there's the second presence. This one feels very different. This energy is current. Alive. Curious. This person hasn't shared history with you, at least not deeply. They're drawn to you quickly, almost instinctively. What pulls them in isn't just how you look. It's how you move through the world. How you carry yourself. How you seem anchored in your own lane. To them, you're not easily categorized. And that awakens something active inside them. They're action-oriented. They feel first, think second. When interest appears, it arrives with momentum. They don't observe to process the past. They observe to imagine possibility. This is someone who senses that you have a world of your own. And instead of standing outside it cautiously, they want to step in. But they're still watching for one thing. Not permission. Not validation. Openness. They're trying to understand whether your calm is an invitation or a boundary. And here's the part most people don't notice at first. Both of these people are responding to the same thing. Your stability. Not your availability. Not your effort. Your grounded presence. One sees it and reflects backward. The other sees it and leans forward. And you're right in the middle, not pulled in either direction. This is your unresolved layer to sit with gently. What kind of connection feels aligned with who you are now? Not who you once were? You don't need to answer that today. Because the truth is, you don't need to do anything at all. You don't need to signal. You don't need to clarify. You don't need to make space or close doors deliberately. Your life is already doing the filtering. Those who resonate with your pace will naturally step closer. Those who don't, even if they care, will eventually slow down. And this is the nervous system lesson underneath it all. You are no longer responsible for managing other people's reactions to your growth. You're allowed to be watched without performing. You're allowed to be admired without responding. You're allowed to move forward without dragging the past behind you. Let this be simple. Stay where you are. Move how you move. Live in alignment with your values, quietly, steadily, honestly. Who belongs in your next chapter won't need to study you for long. They'll meet you where you already are. And whoever can't will remain exactly where they are, watching, learning, letting go. If this message felt familiar, you don't need to explain why. Just notice what softened in you as you listened. You can leave a word in the comments that captures how this landed for you. And if this space feels grounding, you're welcome to stay.